Hi there. So this morning we're going to do a 20-minute movement practice. Oh, there goes Olive. And this practice is hopefully a very grounding practice, but as well as that, it's going to enable us to move our bodies. So there is still so much uncertainty facing us. In England, we're in the second week of lockdown. And I definitely have just been feeling this restless feeling really in the body, just a need to move, but at the same time feel very connected to the ground and a sense of inner stability and inner groundedness. So I hope that in this practice we're able to access both shifting and moving of energy while staying present and connected to the body and our breath. You might like to have a couple of yoga bricks, or if you don't have any yoga props, and maybe a couple of hardback books so that you can place your hands on them when we come down towards the earth. Otherwise, you're good to go. So we're going to start at the top of our mat standing. When you get to the top of the mat, have your feet a good hip width apart, maybe even wider than that, maybe shoulder width apart. And take one hand to the centre of your chest, one hand to your belly. Now I'm going to let my eyes close. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, just keep them open, but divert your gaze down towards the floor. And then really without changing your breath, just start to connect to the movement of your breathing. So you notice the steadiness as you breathe in, how it moves the hands. And the exhale. So you may feel your chest and your belly rise as you breathe in. And a gentle drawing back as you breathe out. Don't change your breath, just get comfortable with your own unique rhythm. Ideally in and out through your nose. Replace your hands down, maybe they come onto your hips or just down by your side, and start to ease into your neck. Now I'm going to take just half circles here, so shoulder to shoulder, but if you're comfortable taking full circles, then that's always an option. And as I'm moving my neck, I'm focusing on sensations that are coming through the edges, the sides of my neck. And I'm going to pause as I take my right ear towards the right shoulder. And as I breathe, just sensing the stretch of skin and tissue down the left side of my neck. I'm going to take that over to the other side. Again, just pause and breathe. Notice. Come back to center. Now with the knees softened, take a small bend in the knees. I'm going to start to swing the arms. And I'm letting the hands just gently tap the opposite hip. And then gradually the arms move a little bit higher. You might choose to move a little bit faster. This is really nice first thing in the morning or any time that you're feeling lethargic and kind of stagnant. You know, that really, almost like you're treading through treacle. Take the arms higher up so they access the rib cage, maybe even under the arms. And over towards the opposite shoulder, so light tapping movements. Good. And then start to slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Good. Come back to stillness. Let that happen slowly. Elbows in, palms up, and spread your fingers wide. As you close your eyes, notice whatever there is to notice here. Sense tingling through my fingers, almost like the energy is beginning to move, to dance through the body. Take another breath here. Maybe you create an intention for your practice. How can your practice really be of service to you today, in this moment? Now inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze to look at your thumbs. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Lifting your chest, look forwards. We're going to step back to a plank pose. Lower your knees, lower the rest of the belly to the earth. inhale, low cobra, energize your thighs. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder. Come back through center, exhale, lower down. Tucking your toes, come through hands and knees into child's pose. Now reach your fingertips forwards, let your forehead rest to your mat. Take a breath here. And then tucking your chin towards your chest, breathe in, pour your body up, rounding your back toward the sky. Exhale, draw it back towards your heels. Twice more, inhale, curving through your spine, through your waist. Exhale, rocking back to your heels. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, now circle your hips. It doesn't matter what direction you go, it doesn't matter how you do this. Just create some spiraling through your body. Again, like you're waking up the corners, like you're dusting out the kind of little hidden areas of the body. So giving your body a bit of a spring clean. Take it the other way. Don't forget about your neck. You can ease there as well. Good, now come back through child's pose. Take a breath here. And then you're going to find your way into your first downward facing dog, tucking your toes, letting your head hang between your upper arms. Your gaze is between your heels. On your inhale, right leg is going to rise up. Come forwards to a one-legged plank, so right leg stays lifted. Now exhale, lower your left knee, bring your hands back so you feel steady. You're going to draw your knee in towards the chest, right knee to chest, and start to circle your right knee. Again, it doesn't matter what direction. And try and keep your left elbow steady. Take it the other way. Good. Now on your next in-breath, you're going to take your right thigh in front of your left. Inhale, take it out behind you to your left. Inhale, over the thigh. Up and out to your left. You could look out to your left. And across your left thigh, like you're crossing your legs. One more time, out. And in. Good. Now next time you take it behind you, pivot your left toes off your mat. You're going to take hold of the back of your head with your right hand and look up. Lift your right leg. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, curl. Inhale, expand. Exhale, expand. Place the foot down. Inhale, come up. Good. Now take a breath here. Hug your upper arms in towards the ears. And then taking a small bend in your right knee, you're going to come down to your right. I'm not mirroring you here. And back up. Hello, Olive. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Now inhale. Exhale fully through your nose. Hands come to the floor. Your right leg, remember I'm not mirroring you here. Your right leg goes in front of your left. You're going to come to sit back into Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, come over to your right. Good, now drop your gaze down. You're going to take your left arm over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, over. Inhale, last time, exhale. Right hand comes behind you for a twist. Good. Now take your gaze to your right shoulder, just as you would in a normal twist. And as you breathe out, allow your left ear to come down towards your left shoulder. Take a breath there. Good. Now you're going to de-rotate from your twist. Hands come back to the top of your mat. As you find plank pose, perhaps you hug your right knee in, Send it through to plank. Exhale, cobra onto the floor. Keep your hands grounded as you find that little back bend. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Come into a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Good. Now next side, left leg rises. You're coming forward as if coming into that one-legged plank, right knee to the ground. Okay. Now again, move your hands back. You're going to start just by circling your left knee. Doesn't matter which direction. Change that direction. Keep strong in your right arm. And then starting to cross the legs. So we're going to inhale, left thigh over right. Exhale, left leg out behind you to the right. Up and over. Exhale the other way. One more time, breathe in. And exhale. Good. Now my back's going to be towards you, but you'll hopefully still be able to hear and see. Right toes off the mat. Left arm reaches over. Now you're going to lift your left leg up. Cradle the back of your head. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Good. Now as you plant the foot down, inhale, lift all the way up. Hands lift up. So now as you bend the knee, we're going to come down, inhale up, down, inhale up. Do that one more time. Good, and down. Now you're going to bring your hands to the ground. You're going to cross your left leg in front of your right. I'm sorry, I've got my back to you. Left hand, your left hand to the floor. Your right arm reaches up. Now exhale, come over to the left. And like you're painting, inhale, lift it back up like a huge brush stroke. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up. Last time, down. And back up. Good. Now accessing that twist. Your gaze goes over your left shoulder, just as it normally would. And then you're going to allow your right ear to come down towards the right shoulder. So there's a gentle stretch through the left side of your neck. Take a breath here. Good. Now as you come out of the twist, hands come to the top of your mat. And again, as you find your plank pose, maybe you hug that left knee into your chest. Send it back either through now regular vinyasa, or maybe straight to a downward facing dog. When you find your downward dog, breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Take your gaze forward, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Palms to prayer, your left elbow to your right knee. Take a breath here. Make sure you can see your toes. Spread them into your mat. Through center. And exhale to the other side. Come to center. And exhale. Back to standing. Elbows in, feet hip width apart. Take a breath here. Okay. So, we're going to take our right foot up in front of us and then out to the side. I'll come and mirror this first bit with you. So, right knee out to the side, elbows bent, almost like a little goalpost. And as you breathe in, you're going to see if you can tap knee to elbow. Exhale, take it behind you and reach to your left. Inhale, tap. Right knee to elbow, exhale, reach. Do that one more time, tap, and reach. Good, now you're going to tap. Nice, now I'm going to come back to the mat, stay there. From here, we're going to move back into Ardha Chandrasana, crescent moon. So your left hand comes to the ground or a block, right arm to the sky. Take a breath here. If this feels too much, find warrior two. We'll be joining you in one moment. Now from here, Ardha Chandrasana, land your back foot, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh or hand to the floor. This right hand is going to rest on your sacrum for a half bind, or if you have a full bind in your practice, finding full bound Parsvakonasana. And take a breath so that your breath feels easy, your gaze feels easy. Press strongly into the ground. Right shoulder rolls back. Good. Now as you look down, release your gaze. You're going to come to the long side of your mat, feet parallel. Your left hand goes underneath your face, right hand to your lower back. Exhale, roll your chest to the right. Maybe right arm reaches up. Exhale, come down, take that the other side. Right hand into your mat and rotate. Maybe left arm up. Exhale, come down. Lift the chest. You're going to come back to the top of the mat. Your left foot is in front. Stay here. You could bring your left hand to your thigh, lift the chest up. Or pick up your right foot, hold it with your left hand, and then take your gaze over that left shoulder. Good. Let's take another breath here. As you release your foot down, back knee lifts, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Followed into downward facing dog. You're going to step your right foot through. Hands reach up, you're in a high lunge. From here, stepping up top of the mat. Left leg over right for eagle. Right arm over left. Lift your elbows. Exhale, fold. Hug your belly in, let your eyes stay soft. And then as you release, come back into chair. Come to stand, left knee to elbow. So let me mirror this first little bit with you. Knee to elbow with your left knee. Take it behind you to your right. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Now inhale. You're either going to find your way to warrior two or your right hand to the ground as you find Ardha Chandrasana. Totally your choice. Good. Now wherever you are, take one more breath. Finding the ground, warrior two. Good. Reverse, inhale. Forearm to your thigh, either for a half bind or maybe you have a full bind in your practice. You're looking to keep left shoulder rolling back so the chest is open. Press strongly into the ground, take a steady breath here. Good. As you look down, release, feet long side of your mat. And here, allow yourself to get a little bit creative with how you move. I'm moving side to side, but if you have an inversion practice, you could take that here. You could do a headstand. You could take your hands away as you move side to side, so relying on the strength of your legs. So your choice. Let's take one more either side before coming into a forward fold. Shake out your head. Good. And as you breathe in, your chest lifts. You're going to come back to the top of the mat. So now you have your right foot in front. Drop your back knee. Either bringing right hand to your thigh, or finding your left foot. So taking your gaze over that right shoulder, lift your gaze, take a breath here. Good. And as you lower your foot to the floor, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down, all the way. Hands come to the outside edges of your mat, elbows to the sky. Inhale, curl your chest up. Exhale, send it forwards. Again. So feeling your belly, your pelvis, your thighs on the ground beneath you. Inhale. Stay. Ease into your neck. Take another breath in. Exhale, lay your heart towards the earth. Good. Now hands under the shoulders through child's pose into downward facing dog. Left foot stepping through, arms reaching up, high lunge. Now from here, stepping up, top of your mat, right foot crossing left, left arm crossing, eagle pose. Possibly you're coming forwards. Keep your eyes and your jaw, your neck soft. Check in with your breathing. Chair, inhale. Exhale, fold. Lift your chest. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Now breathe in, come to hands and knees. Send yourself back into child's pose. Reach your arms forwards. Let your forehead rest on the ground for 3 breaths. And slowly walk your hands up so that you're kneeling. Now you're going to take your legs out in front of you. I'm going to face you so I can mirror you. We're going to take our right knee out to the side. Okay. So from here, right hand behind us, left hand onto your right knee. Breathe in, lift the crown of the head up. Exhale, open your chest to the right. Gaze is over your right shoulder. And now again, let that left ear release down. Take your right hand and then gently massage the center of your chest. So connecting to the vagal nerve. Take another breath here. This helps to elicit the relaxation response in the body. Good. Now draw your head up. Take your gaze forwards. Exhale, Janushirasana, forward fold. It does not matter how far you come. Keep the back of your neck long and your breath easy and light. And soften your elbows. Let's walk the hands back. Good. Now bending your left knee so that the foot is flat, right hand behind you. Left hand back of the head. Inhale, lift the hips up, curl your chest up. Exhale, come to sit back down. Hands interlaced under the left knee. And you kind of drop back like you're almost hanging off your shin. Chin bowing down, head bowing down. And let's take that the other side. So twist, right hand, left knee, take your gaze over the left shoulder. And then right ear towards right shoulder. And start to massage with your left hand, center of the chest, or maybe the side of the neck, wherever you feel tense. maybe behind the earlobe. So your vagal nerve travels from the brainstem all the way down to the abdomen. Release the hand down, take your gaze forwards. Again, as you derotate your chest, start to access a forward fold by any amount. It could just be that you're staying upright. Better that than collapsing and rounding the back. So try and keep the collarbones broad. And again, check in with an easy breath. Possibly making the out breath a little bit longer than your in breath. Inhale, come up. So now right foot onto the floor. You're going to press left hand down, hold the head with your right hand. And exhale, come down. Hands interlace around the shin. And almost like you're just letting your body drop back, but you're held, you're supported. Easy breaths here. Good. As you come up, you're going to find butterfly pose. Now you could hold this shape for as long as you wish, up to 5 minutes. We're just going to do 3 to 5 breaths here, but know that you could certainly pause the video and hold this for a lot longer. So you could hold your knees, shins, or the soles of your feet. And then as you breathe out, let me come to the side so you can see. Not only are you folding from the hips, but also now you are allowing your back to round. So it's as if we're directing our gaze, our forehead, towards the soles of our feet. And you might choose to let your out breath move very slowly through your lips here. So out breath longer than your in breath. And take another inhale through your nose. And out breath through your mouth. Start to bring your body up. Hands under the knees. Good. Interlace hands around the shins. Bow your head towards the heart. If you have longer, you might like to come down onto your back for Shavasana. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope it was useful. Take care. Bye-bye.